Okay, let's do a quick check. Your calendar's in one app, your to-do list is in another, your notes are scattered across, 3 different places? And you're paying for 5 different subscriptions that all swear they'll make you more productive, but are they? The average person has dozens of apps, each one fighting for a piece of your attention in your wallet. It's this constant digital juggling act that was supposed to make life easier, but honestly, it just adds to the noise. So what if you could just delete them all? What if one single, brilliant AI could run your entire digital life for you? We're about to find out if this is the ultimate productivity hack we've all been waiting for, or if it's a privacy disaster just waiting to happen. Let's break it down. Section 1. The problem: app overload and subscription fatigue. Let's be honest. That dream of a perfectly smooth, integrated digital life feels more like a fantasy with every passing year. We were promised a world of efficiency, but what we got was a turf war fought on our own home screens. Your work life is stuck in one set of apps: Slack, Asana, Google Workspace. Your personal life is in a totally different bucket: WhatsApp, some random notes app, and maybe that habit tracker you were really into for 3 days back in January. This mess isn't just annoying, it's a brain drain. Every single time you switch between apps, you're doing a mental context switch that just chips away at your focus. It's like having to walk from room to room to find your keys, wallet, and phone every single time you need to leave the house. Studies have shown this constant switching burns through our mental energy, making us less productive and way more likely to burn out. And then there's the hit to your wallet. The subscription model has completely taken over. A few bucks here, a few bucks there, and before you know it, you're shelling out a serious amount of cash each month just to keep your own systems running. Every app claims it's the one that will finally get you organized, but the only thing getting organized is their recurring revenue. This is where we are in 2025, living in a cluttered, expensive, and scattered system that costs us our time and our money. Section 2. The solution: the rise of the genius AI. But what if the answer isn't just another app, but the end of apps as we know them? This is where the idea of the genius AI, or the all-in-one AI assistant, comes in. And no, this isn't just Siri or Google Assistant reading you the weather forecast. We're talking about a true, central brain that sits over your entire digital world. Imagine an AI that doesn't just see your calendar but actually understands the context of your appointments. An AI that's read your emails, knows your top priorities from your project manager, and sees your personal stuff, all at the same time. These next general AI systems are being designed to be your partner, not just a tool you command. Instead of you having to feed it every little detail, it learns your habits, starts to anticipate what you need, and helps you juggle priorities across work and life. This isn't science fiction anymore, it's the future that's being built right now. Companies are already creating these integrated platforms, sometimes called AI workspaces, or command centers, that pull everything: scheduling, notes, email, project management, into one single, conversational place. The whole point is to get rid of the friction. You no longer have to jump between 5 apps to plan a project. You just tell your AI the goal, and it handles all the little details behind the scenes. Section 3. The list: how one AI replaces your digital life. So what does this look like in the real world? Let's talk about the apps this genius AI is coming for. Number 1. The calendar killer. Your calendar is about to become more than just a grid of boxes. AI assistants like Motion are already showing what's possible, turning your schedule into a living, self-managing plan for your day. You don't just block out time for work on presentation. You tell the AI the task and when it's due, and it scans your entire schedule to find the perfect time to slot it in, making sure your most important work happens when you're at your best. Need to reschedule your entire Tuesday? You're not dragging 5 different events around. You just say, move all my Tuesday meetings to Thursday afternoon. The AI figures it out, finds times that work for everyone, and sends the new invites. It merges your calendar, to-do list, and scheduler into one smart system that makes old-school calendar apps feel totally clunky. Number 2. The note-taking revolution. Think about all the places your ideas and notes are hiding right now. A notes app like Notion or Evernote, random thoughts in a text file, meeting minutes in Google Docs, and action items buried in some Slack channel. An integrated AI brings all of that together. We're already seeing tools that can automatically record and transcribe your meetings, but then they take it a step further. They write a quick summary, pull out the key decisions, and list the action items, even assigning them to the right people. Notion AI is already doing some of this, letting you summarize huge documents or brainstorm ideas right where you work. With a true genius AI, you could just ask, "What were the big takeaways from last week's marketing meeting?" And it would just tell you, because it has access to the transcript, the notes, and the follow-up emails. It turns all your scattered info into a personal, searchable brain. Number 3. The communication consolidator. Email and messaging apps are probably the biggest time sucks we have. A genius AI would act like your personal comms director. It could learn your writing style and draft emails and messages for you. Imagine getting an email, and your AI pops up with 3 perfect replies, ready to go with one click. But it goes deeper. It could manage your inbox by summarizing those novel-length threads, flagging messages that are actually urgent based on your project deadlines, and even automating follow-ups. You could set a rule like, if I email a client and don't hear back in 3 days, send a polite nudge. The AI just handles it. Microsoft's Copilot is already doing this inside the 365 world by drafting emails and summarizing Teams chats. A universal AI would just do it across every platform, creating one single place to manage it all. Section 4. The App Store Apocalypse? So, if one AI can do the job of 10 or even 20 different apps, what happens to the app industry? We could be looking at a massive consolidation, a shift away from tiny, single-purpose apps toward these huge, all-in-one AI platforms. The super app idea, where one app does almost everything, might finally become the standard. This is a massive threat to developers of traditional apps. Their whole business model, charging a subscription for one specific function, is suddenly on shaky ground. To stay alive, they'll have to either plug into these new AI platforms or risk getting left behind. We're already seeing the big players make their moves. Apple and Microsoft are weaving AI deep into their operating systems and main apps, trying to create a powerful, sticky ecosystem that you won't want to leave. For a company like Apple, it's not just about selling software. Powerful AI features drive people to buy new hardware. This could set the stage for an App Store apocalypse for those who can't adapt, while kicking off a new gold rush for startups building on top of these AI giants. Section 5. The Catch the Privacy Nightmare. Okay, this all sounds pretty incredible. A life of perfect productivity, all run by a smart assistant that never gets tired. But there's a huge catch, and we have to talk about it: privacy. For a genius AI to work its magic, it needs to see everything. Your emails, your private messages, your calendar, your location, your contacts, your documents. You are essentially giving one company the master key to your entire digital life. Centralizing all that data creates one giant, glowing target for hackers. A breach wouldn't just leak a piece of your life, it could expose all of it. Then there's the question of what they're doing with your data. Are your private conversations being used to train the AI model? Rules like GDPR offer some protection, but AI models are so complex that it's tough to guarantee compliance, especially when it comes to the right to be forgotten. How do you truly delete a piece of information once it's been absorbed into a massive, interconnected AI brain? And finally, there's the risk of being manipulated. An AI that organizes your life is also in a position to influence it, from the tasks it decides are important to the information it shows you. Without total transparency and control, we risk trading our digital chaos for a black box that runs our lives in ways we can't even see. This is the ultimate trade-off, trading convenience for surveillance. CTA: look, this technology is moving faster than anyone thought possible, and it's forcing us to make some big decisions about the tools we use and the data we're willing to share. If you want to stay on top of these trends and really get how AI is changing our world, make sure you hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you don't miss what's coming next. Conclusion: revolution or risky bet? So, will one genius AI replace all your apps? The answer is a pretty complicated yes. The potential to revolutionize our productivity is real. An integrated AI assistant could save us time, cut down on stress, and help us focus on what actually matters by taking care of all the digital busywork. The trend is clear. We are heading away from a bunch of separate apps and toward a more centralized, intelligent system for running our lives. But this revolution comes with a steep price tag. The privacy and security risks are massive, and they demand a level of trust that, frankly, most tech companies haven't earned yet. The future isn't about AI replacing us, but about giving us better tools. The systems that win will be the ones that find that delicate balance, offering incredible help while leaving us in complete control of our data and our choices. The technology is arriving, but the debate over how we should use it is just getting started. Now I want to hear from you. What do you think? Is a single AI assistant the future, or are we giving up way too much control? Let me know which app you'd get rid of first down in the comments. Smash the like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more tech challenges, future experiments, and real talk from Tech Wave 65. For watching.